Hello, good to have you back again. Nigeria may be on the verge of one of the biggest security reforms since the return to democracy in 1999. The National Assembly is reportedly moving closer to passing legislation that could pave the way for the creation of state police, a proposal that has generated intense debate across the country. Supporters believe state police could become a powerful tool in the fight against banditry, kidnapping, terrorism, and other violent crimes. However, critics fear it could hand governors enormous power that may be abused for political purposes. With billions of naira expected to be spent on recruitment, equipment, training, and operations, the debate has become one of the most important national conversations ahead of 2027 elections. For years, Nigeria has relied on a centrally controlled police system. Under the current arrangement, the Nigerian police force answers to the federal government. Governors are officially referred to as the chief security officers of their state, yet they do not have direct control over police commissioners operating within their territories. This has often led to complaint from state governments that they lack authority needed to respond quickly to local security threats. The push for state police has gained momentum because of the growing security challenges facing many parts of the country, from bandit attacks in the northwest to kidnappings in the Federal Capital Territory. Violent crimes have continued to stretch security agencies. Many governors argue that local police officers who understand the terrain, language, and communities would be better positioned to gather intelligence and respond rapidly to threats. Supporters of state police point to countries such as the United States, where state and local law enforcement agencies work alongside federal authorities. They argue that Nigeria's population of more than 200 million people cannot effectively be policed by a single central controlled police structure. According to them, decentralization would improve efficiency and strengthen security at the grassroots levels. Advocates also believe that state police could help address the growing problem of rural insecurity. Many communities currently rely on vigilante groups, hunters, and local security outfits because conventional security agencies are often overwhelmed. State police, supporters argue, would provide a legal and organized framework for community-based policing while maintaining professional standards. However, not everyone is convinced. Opponents warn that state police could become a dangerous political weapon in the hands of state governors. They fear governors may use the force to intimidate political opponents, suppress dissent, or influence elections. Critics often point to Nigeria's political environment where accusations of abuse of power frequently emerge during election periods. Some civil society groups argue that before creating state police, there must be strong constitutional safeguards to prevent abuse. They insist that independent oversight bodies, transparent recruitment processes, and clear operational guidelines may be established. Without such safeguards, they warn that the reform could create new problems instead of solving existing ones. Another major concern is funding. Establishing state police forces across Nigeria's 36 states would require enormous financial resources. Recruitment, salaries, training, academics, vehicles, communication equipment, weapons, intelligence systems, and operational logistics would cost billions of naira annually. While wealthier states may be able to fund their police forces effectively, poorer states could struggle to meet the financial demands. Questions are also being raised about accountability. If a state police officer abuses power, who will investigate? Who will prosecute? Who will ensure that justice is served regardless of political influence? These questions remain at the center of the national conversation as lawmakers continue deliberations. Despite these concerns, pressure from reform continues to grow. Security experts have repeatedly argued that security in Nigeria challenges have evolved beyond what a highly centralized policing structure can effectively manage. The belief that giving states greater responsibility could bridge the gap between communities and law enforcement agencies. The debate has now moved beyond security and into political arena. With the 2027 elections approaching, many observers see the state police discussion as both a governance issue and a political issue. Supporters view it as a necessary reform that could save lives and strengthen public safety. Opponents see potential risk that could reshape political competition across the country. Whatever position one takes, there is little doubt that the outcome of this debate could significantly influence Nigeria's future. If the bill is passed and eventually implemented, it would represent one of the most significant changes to the country's security architecture in decades. The question facing lawmakers is no longer whether Nigeria needs better security. Almost everyone agrees on that point. The real question is whether state police is the answer. Can it help reduce crime, strengthen intelligence gathering, and protect vulnerable communities? Or will it become another vulnerable institution for political interference? As the National Assembly moves closer to a final decision, Nigerians are watching closely. The stakes are high, the costs are enormous, and the implications could shape the country's security system and landscape for generations. What is clear is that this debate is far from over. Whether viewed as a solution to insecurity or a potential political weapon, state police has become one of the defining national issues of our time. So, what do you think? Will state police improve security in Nigeria, or could it create a new political challenges? Please, we would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Now, if you enjoyed this report, kindly like this video, subscribe to Fexness News, and turn on notifications for more updates on Nigerian politics, security, and road to 2027. Thank you so much for being there. Right now, we'll be back shortly. My name is Emerald Gunofi.